So hey guys, welcome to the video. I did not get time to record an intro for this. This has been an ongoing project where we're tackling tons of different stuff on the sled. In this time lapse, I'm tending the boys and starting work on fitting up a front bar. Sort of the idea is to protect the little fog lights there in the nose. So enjoy the time lapse and all the kids and stuff going everywhere. So yeah, just doing a little welding here, trying to get my sunburn. No helmet. Yeah, so here we go. One of the kids kicked the camera. We got part of the frame going together there, and there we go. Camera's back fixed again. And getting part of the bars set up there. So that's about the end of the time lapse. All right, guys, enjoy this. And all right, it's always a good morning, starting with a clean shop. We clean every corner, and today we're back working on the front end of this old girl. Here's what we're working on. I want to mount the lights up there. I got them in a safe spot now. I just need a little bit of something to keep it protected. So that's the bar I fabbed up. I think we're gonna throw you guys on the time lapse and get all this. I think it's all welded, but I'm gonna go over it and grind it all down, make it all nice and smooth, and then we're gonna whip us up some see if I got some primer. If I don't have primer, we'll whip up a batch of paint. So back here, I kind of want to come up and have a little bit of a tray. So I don't know why the camera feels zoomed in. So somewhere there was a little milk crate, and the milk crate's actually big enough to hold a gas jug, which would be pretty good, pretty nice, depending where we're going. And the other thing is, I mean, last year I was stuck out with a snow shovel, tried to attach it to the back. There's just no place to put a like spare fuel or a rope or anything. So I'm thinking about that. We're going to throw you on a time lapse and you can watch me think about it. Alrighty guys, thanks for whatever. I'm tired. Let's see. Just gonna check the time. It's gonna be dinner time here in a minute. So I wanted to show you guys what I made today. So I made this rack. This was all part of the plan. Actually cut strips from that sheet to make these little strap thingies. Seems like it might bend. I mean, it does a tiny bit, but you'd be hard pressed to tear that in half. Probably take like a ton of force to break. So basically, now that fits in there, and then, oh yeah, if we drill some holes, we could bolt this right to the bottom. All right, I think I might do that. I have to take everything off and mark it, but there it is. That way I'll be able to carry. I got to show you guys this. That doesn't need to be running anymore. Yeah, the heater's almost out of fuel. I got these jugs. These are pretty much the standard jugs here in this area. So that'll sit right in there like that. So, and then the rack's it's tipped up just a bit because still need to be able to see the tail light for anyone behind. So, it'll still, yeah, that's more like it. I was pretty concerned about, it looks a little bit crooked. Oh, it's not all the way down. I'll tell you what, that was very, very hard to build. Because I could clamp this end down here, but then I have up and down, and then I can also rock it side to side, so it's just impossible to get it square, get it flat. I had a couple tack welds and then changed some stuff. I got hours and hours of time lapse to go with this, so that was our work today. Man, I don't even remember. I think so. My goal tonight was to get this done and all the other bits and bobs. So this back bar that'll get taken off. And then I got to throw that there. So I ended up with these strips. So I just put them there and boom. So this will all lift. Oh, I got to show you. So I had to drill just a little hole here to get that, to bolt that in there. So what we'll do is we'll put a big old washer on the bottom, and then that just bolts through like your go-kart safety frames. So I can take everything off and I'll be left with just that little hole, which works great for me. And then here's the front bar that also has these style of little bolts to bolt through. So what we have to do, I have to take this down now. I got it all ground and sanded up nice so it'll look pretty when it's painted. So the holes on the side here are already drilled into the tub. So it's going to be these two right here, and I'll show you where they go. They're going to end up somewhere here. And then on the bottom, I used Plastite screws and just screwed it up through. But what's going to happen is that's also just one of those thin metal strips. This will all bolt together with one bolt, I think. This one over here is just a little bit over to the right of us. So I need to get these lights off. But first I need to drill that hole. It's going to be a little tricky because I'm going to be drilling down into a screw. So I got to get that screw out. We need to figure something out for that. So that's basically what I still need to do tonight. We'll get these guys hooked up. I'm thinking it's going to take a voltage regulator, because I have a power source that's AC, so the lights are only half as bright as they should be. And then got that stupid smoke from the flux core welder. So I really want to get some stuff painted. I think tomorrow we're going to have to head get some diesel fuel. Hopefully we can continue to paint. That would be very, very nice. And get that. So I got to bolt that bar on. Got to bolt that bar on. And then drill those holes. And then we can start spraying some paint. So we have enough diesel fuel left to do that. So that's basically it. That one yellow wheel back there, I might wire wheel or try and blister it with the propane torch. So yeah, that's about it. So those wheels won't match. Those shocks won't match either. I think I do not want to tear that apart again. No, that's actually really easy. It's just a bolt down there and a bolt up there. The one up there is a little harder to reach. Yeah, maybe I should do that. Put some wood blocks under it, hold it up in the air, and then go over it and give it a touch up. Because there's some bits and pieces from other sleds, and get this yellow paint. It's all nasty. So yeah, I think we'll go and take the shocks out. These here I could get away with maybe making, I could probably do some tape or something. It doesn't matter if I get it on the track, because as soon as the track turns, it'll flake the paint off. But then the footwells and things, those need to be black. So the rear bar, the rear rack are going to be green. The wheels are green. The grab handles up front are green. That bar is green, and the other thing is. And this guy here wants to fall off. I'm not sure what state of mind I was in when I did all this, but some of these bits are upside down, and it's just crazy. Like, wait, who did this? And he was high on what? So I don't know. I've been debating about pulling these guys off. I think this is the only reflective thing that's on the snowmobile anymore. So if I need to hide in a fence row, so that'll help. I don't expect to be needing to hide in fence rows. I'll stay on the trails and try not to get in trouble. At some point, these reflectors left the chat too, so. The only other thing, it'd be pretty nice, there's supposed to be foam in those, I think. It'd be nice to have like a USB or something to charge a phone with. Or have a little bag up there. They make bags. I tried to find something cheap, but I didn't really find anything. Then the thumb heater too, that's actually got a wiring harness of its own with a plug on it, so I couldn't order it because there wasn't one for my model. So for whatever reason, the Liberty 600X Edge sleds are super hard to find. Like for looking up tracks, and I'm like Camoplast's website or even other websites looking up tracks and things, just can't find them. I don't really know what they're called. It's got a Liberty 600 engine. It's an Edge chassis sled with X suspension or whatever it's called. It's X. It's an X Edge. I don't know. Polaris is so confusing with all their mumbo jumbo names and things, and nobody knows what's what. So I'm gonna go have dinner soon, and I'll let you guys watch the hours upon hours of time lapse fitting pipes and things. So I don't know if you tell me. Here's a question. Is this a mod sled now, or what is a mod sled? I don't know this stuff. I'm just a farm boy that bought a snowmobile and we got trails in the fields and we ride and stuff. So you tell me, what's a mod sled? I've seen people work on mod sleds and they're very heavily modified. The question I still have is, modified for what? I'm trying to add a little bit more light, try to prevent accidents, and hopefully the people ahead don't hate me. I want to put it on a switch too, so I can just flick it off. I don't have low beam, high beam. I have only low or high. I don't know which one it is. So if I push the button, the lights go out. That's all I can tell you. So I might try to fix those. I might have bulbs. I'm pretty sure I have bulbs for that because it's the same as the Toyota one. I'm pretty sure. I think it's probably the bulb. So we need to take a look at that. But so I've been wondering, what's a mod sled? This is my sled. It's modified. I'm trying to add some utility to it, and I think it looks mean. I like black and green. It's just awesome to kind of have like a villain, something a villain would ride. And then hopefully somebody will see it and think it's cool. Anyway, it's fun to work on this stuff. I think I might be missing some screens here. There's just a hole up there. So I don't know. I don't have anything particular. I don't have that particular mesh. So it'll probably just stay that way. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Have fun watching the whatever's next. Maybe it'll be a build montage, whatever. Have fun. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Alright, guys, I put the bumper back on, so that's pretty much what she looks like with the bumper. A little bit of nose art. Should look mean as once it's painted. So there it is. The back one's off. It's ready to be painted. So I got to take this back off and maybe I'll spray some paint tonight yet. Alright, see ya.